land of chocolate, waffles, fries, and beer.
Yes.
Belgium. I'm your host, Anna.
And I'm your host, Grace. Today, we're going to flex our Belgian nationalism. Yes, on all of you Europeans by showing you just how great of a country we are.
European.
Oh. We're the best Europeans!
Okay, well, anyway,
okay.
First we're going to start off with
Yes.
historical figures.
Okay.
So, as you all know probably since you're taking AP Euro,
Yes.
Belgium, it was created, well not created, but
Yes.
it started being an independent thing after the Belgian War of Independence. Very aptly named, I know. But the guy who, like, helped with that war and was, like, really important, his name, Leopold I.
Leopold.
He was the first king of Belgium, and he was, like, a really important guy. As you know, it's like medieval, well, not medieval Europe, but it's like Europe. The only way you can really rise up in power is, like, marriages. So,
Heck
the
yeah.
way he gained notoriety originally is by briefly marrying the Princess of Wales in Britain for, like, a year, and then she died. But anyway, he was, like, really popular at the time for, like, how upstanding and moral he was or whatever. And so, eventually, in 1830, like, he got offered the crown of Greece, like, just, like, haphazardly
just
after they gained independence.
Get the
like,
crown.
just take it. We want you to be king.
Yeah.
But he was like, I don't know if I'm responsible enough for that. That's so much responsibility. And so he declines, which, like, okay, I guess.
Bro.
Okay, do
Humble.
what you want.
Sit down.
But, again, because I guess this is just a reoccurring thing that happens all the time in Europe,
Yes.
he gets offered the crown again. But this time, it's a Belgium. And so, it's on July 17th, which eventually becomes, like, a Belgian national holiday called Belgian Independence Day.
Yes.
Because he's, like, such, like, a popular king. He's, like, George Washington for them, man. That's, like, really important. But
We love Washington, so we should love Leopold.
we stand a king. Literally.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
No, but in the first month of his reign, which is really funny, the Dutch tried to recapture Belgium in like, the 10 Days campaign.
The Dutch came back.
They came back.
Part
Dutch,
2.
the sequel. No, but it's called the 10 Days campaign because
Why?
it lasted
What?
10 days. It's crazy, right?
Oh my god.
No,
Okay.
but he managed to successfully fend them off, which was, like, a really big deal at the time.
Wow.
It was with the help of the French, but, you know, I
But
think it was mostly his amazing Belgian leadership.
He was the Belgian best boy skills.
He was a really liberal leader as far as, like, monarchs went at the time.
Yes.
And he pushed for economic modernization and, like, secularization in Belgium.
Yeah.
He also commissioned the construction of, like, a really big railway in
Choo-choo.
1835,
Got the
which
choo-choos.
boosted the Belgian economy like crazy.
True that economy.
It was so great. He was also an important mediator in European politics and earned the nickname the Nestor of Europe after, you know, the mediator in Homer's Iliad.
Yeah.
For you Greek mythology stands
Yeah,
out
let's
there.
get it.
Let's get it.
Oh no.
Okay, but speaking of European diplomacy, let's move on to our second guy, Henry Lafontaine. So he was born in Brussels, and if you know anything about Brussels, it's like the center of European diplomacy. All the important diplomacy stuff is there.
Yes.
But anyway, as a young boy, he went into a career in law because he's a smart dude. But not only is he smart, but he also drinks his respect women juice.
Whoa!
And so he and his sister were early advocates for women's rights and suffrage, which is pretty cool.
Respect.
I stand.
We respect men who respect the women.
And he founded the Belgian League for the Rights of Women in 1890. So, what a king.
What a
Anyway, he was elected to the Belgian Senate in the Socialist Party, and he served as the vice chairman of the Senate from 1819 to 1832. He was also president of the International Peace Bureau until his death in 1943, and he was the member of the Belgian delegation at the Paris Peace Conference in 1919 and to the League of Nations Assembly, which if you know anything about the League of Nations, it was, like, really important. It's like the proto-United Nations.
UN.
It's, like, so important. They made it after World War II, which he had, like, a big hand in the diplomacy and, like, negotiating the peace treaties up. It was, like, such a big, like, contribution that he even got a Nobel Peace Prize in 1913.
Wow.
Because, in the words of whoever gave him the award, he was the effective leader of the peace movement in Europe. But yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a really important dude. We stand a women-respecting, pacifist king.
Guy. Belgian.
Yeah, he was a dude. But anyway, let's move on to Grass.
Let's go on
what
to
do you have to say?
You know, the Belgians, they were smart and they contributed some innovations that are still seen today. So, let's go. Leo Baekeland. He, wait for it, founded the modern plastic industry through his invention of Bakelite. Wow! Bakelite.
So narcissistic, naming it after himself.
I think.
Oh wait,
Belgian
we're supposed to be
pride.
pro-Belgian.
Belgian pride,
Belgians are awesome.
Anna.
I love
Belgian
Belgians.
pride. And so, Bakelite was the first commercial version of plastic, and it was also the first thermosetting plastic, which meant it didn't soften when heated. You know what that
So you
means?
can like microwave your like day-old pizza
Exactly.
in it, and it won't be all weird and bad.
And see, because of that, people are like, oh, we can use it because it's strong, boy. It's malleable,
Crazy.
heat resistant, and it's cheap. It's cheap.
I love cheap things.
I
I'm
love
poor.
cheap these too. And so you see it in all the households.
Yeah.
In the Belgiums, you see it in your fountain pens and your
I
ashtrays.
use ashtrays so often.
Me too. And your
Smoke weed. 420.
God no. Radios. Anyway, moving on. Okay. So because of this guy, like plastic, you know, you see
it was
it everywhere.
A really profitable
like,
industry. It boosted Belgium's economy, and it just boosted the world economy.
I mean,
An economy boosting it, it's good. I think we can all agree on that.
Yes, but poor turtles.
Yeah.
Poor
Rest
turtles.
in peace.
Anyway, Edward de Schmidt. He created asphalt. Okay, so.
Bro, I love asphalt.
Hey, hear
My
this.
favorite snack.
Yes, but hear this out. He was the driving force. Wait, and he paved the way.
Bro, that's so funny.
For the creation of modern roads.
Mhm.
Yeah, he would be
Dude,
proud of me.
That's crazy.
He would be really proud of me right now.
I can imagine.
Okay, so let's travel back in time. So he was experimenting at Columbia University in New York City.
Whoa.
So the first applications of his invention, 1872, Fifth Avenue. So he was like testing it, and for like several years he was like, oh, I'll add this and that, and finally he found a formula that carpeted roads with a smooth and clean finish.
So now every time you drive down a funky, fresh road, you have Edward de Schmidt, or whatever
Just
however
looking
you
back
pronounce
at
it.
you.
Yeah, he's like looking down at you from the heavens, and he's like, wow.
That's
so
me.
glad I'm Belgian.
Yes. See, the Belgians are literally everywhere. They're on
Literally.
your roads. They're in your plastic.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Look at that. Yes.
No, but anyway, like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Smash that notification button. And yeah, Miss Cooper, please give us a good grade.
Yeah.
Bye.
Belgian best boy.
Belgian pie.